would like to speak to someone about we have a Lis Pendens in court filed against us, and we have it's a fraudulent one, and we would like to speak to someone about it.
So was it recorded though?
Yes, it was recorded.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and it's a fraudulent document, so we need to speak to someone about it.
To do what though?
Well, because it's a fraudulent
Because
document.
it's nothing we could do about that.
But you're the ones who recorded it.
If it met our recording requirements,
It did not. That is why I want to go over with someone about,
do you
the...
have the actual document?
Yeah.
I need the complete document. All right, you can have a seat.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes. So we wanted to speak to someone in regards to this Lis Pendens that was filed. First,
Now serving A065 at station number.
this court case that began last year against my mom. The first Lis Pendens was filed last year, and it was fraudulent because, as you can see, it had the right address, the wrong parcel number. So they voided this one, and they did that one now. But the problem is, to record that, do you need to have a verified complaint?
Well, we just record the document. We take it on here as to, when they put the parcel number on here, we look at that and see and say, okay, they all match up. And we just record it.
Okay, well, this one last year did not match up until we notified the owners.
Okay, so then that was totally on a totally different thing. That was, you had to go to them because they did it on the wrong parcel. We
But
just record the document. That's all we do. We don't enforce anything.
But you don't check the parcel number and the address?
We may do that from time to time and say, oh, this is the wrong address, but if we go like, this is how they want it, then we do that. So in this case, this was actually done by a runner.
Okay. My question is because she said you guys recorded if it meets certain requirements. So what are the requirements?
So for different documents, you have recording requirements.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at NRS 247.120, it has a whole list of documents that we can record, and within that, it jumps around between the NRSs. For Lis Pendens, I believe it'll jump to a different NRS as to what's needed to record such a thing. Okay. This met all of those requirements. In fact, we might have even run this by the attorney.
Okay, so it did not meet the requirements. There's no verified complaint. The complaint that's filed in court is not verified.
Well, it met our requirements for recording.
That's requirements.
Okay, so it met our requirements for recording, and so it got recorded.
But you just said that there's a certain requirement for all the documents. The complaint must be verified in order for it to be recorded.
No, not for us.
Where does it say that?
For us, it doesn't even have to, it doesn't have to be verified. It just has to be in the proper recording format as far as what parties are there and listed, and the parcel number, and that's technically all we have to do to record that document.
But see, summary proceedings for property and possession of property, the complaint must be verified. That's just the general rule for the courts, meaning...
We're not the courts.
Yes, but how can...
But we're not the courts. We're just recording.
Yeah,
we're not
but...
the courts.
So you do not check any paperwork?
No. So verification for that has to do with the courts. Then that's the courts that have to do all that stuff. We just record the document.
Okay, sir. Could you then please show me your requirements, a list of the requirements for that?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
That's where it starts.
And then
14.
here you would just write.
But right down in here, if you read for recording, there's nothing that says we must verify it first before recording that document. Okay? So that's why I highlighted that area there. And then down here, it talks about the cancellation stuff, but it still talks about recording that and stuff like that.
Could I ask you, so, for example, when someone brings you a document like this, what do you do? Do you verify? Do you see like additional documentation from them, or how does it work?
If it looks a little funny to us, we have it reviewed by our attorney.
So basically, we have no standards.
So here.
Yes, we do.
But you're saying sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Like I said, if it looks funny to us, you're not listening.
Okay, well, this one has the wrong.
This one,
It has the wrong address too.
Because
we don't use
before
address,
the
we use
child
just the
is
parcel
still, in university. So
Okay, so why would you not?
he don't have
The
any
reason why I'm
credit
saying
to
this
write it up.
is because previously the parcel
Why
number
my
was
wife
incorrect to the
adding
address.
the property,
So that was a
write it
fraudulent
up.
mistake which we had to take care of.
After
Now they did another one.
know,
Now the address
the
is
child
incorrect.
father,
The parcel is correct. So what I'm saying
he
is
sent
this
money to the
company
child
is
to pay
pushing
off
through
the
fraudulent
house.
Lis Pendens.
That is a
This is
reason.
the second
But
time
the
it
title
happened.
company forgot
And you're
why
saying you have
mentioned
standards,
it.
but yet how
It
come
was
two of
right
these
along
documents
adding
went
my
through?
wife.
So if you
pay
feel
the
this
cash,
company is pushing this stuff through, you can take them to court and say,
so
this is
I
what's
just
happening.
explained the reason.
But-
Stuff like that there. We don't fight on that.
you
behalf.
don't
It's not about fighting. I'm just trying to figure out what standards do you go by to verify what they bring you is the correct documentation. Because from what I see, you did not do that in both cases.
Like I said, we go by what's on the document,
Okay.
and
Okay.
this one
Okay.
here.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We should have done that. Sometimes mistakes get made, but we're all human. But in most times, everything is correct, and so we just keep right on going.
But this one is not correct. So what do you do when it's
So
incorrect?
in this one, because it's already been recorded, you're gonna have to give us a court order to take that out.
But you're the ones who recorded
We recorded it.
incorrectly.
We didn't know it at the time.
But you don't check before doing. This is a serious document. So you do not verify the correctness of it before recording it. This is what I'm trying to get at.
It fit our recording requirements for recording the document.
So what is the requirement?
I just gave you that stuff right here.
At station number
Like you asked.
36.
Yes.
Okay? And it fit our recording requirements. This document here had everything and met all the recording requirements according to what is required for a Lis Pendens.
Okay, so the previous one, this is the same company who did it. So they brought this one. This one met your standards? I'm just asking.
That's why it got recorded, yes. And
So
if you're
this one
saying-
met your standard, right?
correct. And
Because
if you're saying
the-
that they did it wrong, then that was brought to their attention, and then they had to record a release.
Yes, and they did. We had to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the same thing might have to be done on this one.
Yeah, I'm just adding
I would
numbers,
call
yeah.
these people here and be like, look,
They're the ones who are doing the fraudulent documents. See what the issue is. This attorney and this service company, they are bringing you fraudulent documentation, and you guys are recording it, which is what we're here to bring that to your attention.
then if you feel that
We
is
did,
the
yeah,
case,
yeah, we
then
did,
I would
yeah.
say go make a police report and then take them.
But see, the reason why I'm here is not to fight with you. I am here to let you know that something like this is going. Isn't that in your interest to find out?
It is, but there's not much we can do unless people make a complaint, which is why I'm telling you, go make a police report.
But so you have no complaints that we can do to
The
you?
match certificate's at home.
No,
So,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
The document itself,
No, that would be
has
easier
our
just to go
recording
downstairs.
requirements.
And,
Okay?
Yeah.
By law, if it does meet those, we have to record it, or else we get fined. Okay? If you're saying this company is constantly filing fraudulent documents, and that's what you're saying,
Clerk's office.
I'm suggesting you go make a police report. You have the evidence. You go make a police report and let them do the investigation.
But see, it's just my question is how come you guys are not being forthcoming
Sir,
with it?
there's so many businesses out there. We don't have time to track each and every one.
Okay.
But you're responsible for
We are
putting
just
holds on.
responsible for just recording.
But you
the
know what
document.
that does to my mother? It puts her house on hold.
Okay. Okay.
And if you do this is a fraudulent document,
Okay.
which you guys did not verify.
Which
Parcel
again,
number.
For the second time.
go make a
Now
police
serving
report.
and
If
Okay.
it's fraudulent, go make a police
at
report.
station
Okay, so I make a police
number
report on them and on you
06.
because you're refusing to do anything about it.
And then you are the
Could I get your name?
If you want me to unrecord this, you need to bring me a court order. That's all I'm saying.
Could I get your name, please?
Sure. Sign here, you'll write your capacity as the grantor.
Because I will do a police report about this company and about you that you refuse to do anything
I'm
about.
following the law as it's been.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
We'll be
am.
back.
In the law, it says verified complaint.
Yeah, you want to take that?
That's for the
Can I
court.
borrow one of the
No,
pens?
that's
We're
for
coming right
you.
back up with them. That way, while we're in line down here.
You don't know the law?
I know our statutes for recording.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
Have a
thank you,
good
sir,
day.
for your but we will figure out what happens here.
I'm so sorry, sir. You gave me this card. Are you Courtney? Yes. You're Courtney Hill? Okay, I just wanted to verify. Thank you.
Would you like us some free legal resources?
No, thank you.
Okay.